We come now into the segment that recognizes an outstanding company's success and its contribution to the Philippine economy as well as to the Filipino communities. This upcoming feature gives tribute to a man's vision born out of a necessity and fueled by a simple juice drink that has become an iconic symbol in the country for 35 years now and still counting.
Zesto has been touching the lives of countless Filipinos from all walks of life. It has become a symbol of a simple refreshment that can be enjoyed by anyone, and behind the success of this Filipino company is visionary businessman Alfredo S. Yao.
I started working at the age of 17 after my high school, after my graduation from high school, and I have to do it. I have a need between life and death, di ba? No, I lost my father at the age of 12. Elementary school pa ako noon. And then my mom is just a sidewalk vendor. So we have a need.
Like other success stories, the Zesto brand was born out of a need, the need of a young man who lost a father at a very young and impressionable age, and the sacrifices of a hardworking mother. As a young man, his first business venture was a printing press that was used for packaging products, and this first company was named after his mother, Soledad. The company, Solimar, printed cellophane wrappers for candies and biscuits, and as modern technology came into the picture, the cellophane wrappers were soon phased out by plastic.
In 68, nauso yung plastic, So I moved from printing mga cellophane, mga paper. I moved to flexible packaging, plastic, all those things, laminate. Well, our client mostly are the candy factory, biscuit company, and later on I have the multinational. Let's say Unilever is one of our client, Colgate is our client, Procter & Gamble is our client, and some of pharmaceutical company. Marami kami mga multinational na later date.
2 decades later, the young Alfredo Yao was moving up in the business circle. He attended a trade show in France in 1979 and was impressed by what he saw. A modern packaging system was in use, what we have come to know as Tetra Paks, and the maverick businessman immediately thought of bringing this to the Philippines. Back in his own country, he lost no time in selling the idea to other businessmen.
Inalok ko sa mga clients, some new client, and they were saying they're using already some packaging, existing packaging. But the problem then, I bought the machine. So dumating yung makina in 1980. That's where I started the Zesto. Walang gumamit ng makina. The type of packaging, they don't want to use it, so I have to do my own use. One of our clients also, I show him the packaging, and I wanted to produce this thing. He said, okay, I can help you. We do it at home, in our kitchen. A friend of mine, I show him the packaging, and said, I need somebody to help me to have the design, brand, So he introduced me to a certain Mondelosa. He passed away already now. He used to be the fine arts professor ng UST. I remember it was a Sunday when he visited me at my house, and then I showed him the packaging. I said, this is my intention, this is what the product I wanted to produce. And then after a week, he came back. The name was Zesto. I asked him that question. I said, what do you mean by Zesto? He said, zest means lively, and zest also in French word is citrus peel. It so happened our machine came from France. Actually, they pronounce the Zesto. Tayo pinopronounce natin Zesto. He says Zesto. So I asked him, what do you mean by zest? And then just to make it sounds rounded, Zesto. It should be pronounced Zesto, not Zesto. But Filipino, Zesto.
Because he had already commissioned the machineries, a new idea was born, and that was how Zesto came to be. In 1980, Zesto was introduced to the Filipino market, and the team behind this new company was motivated to bring it up to the consciousness of the Filipino consumers.
Nung pinapasok namin sa mga supermarket yung sa Zesto noon, isang product lang yan, orange lang. Kaya hirap na hirap kami ipasok yan dahil single product siya, tapos bago pa yung kumpanya.
When we started with Zesto, hindi kami kilala. Yung supplier namin ng flavor, nung chinek nila sa market, ano yung Zesto, akala nila imported.
Actually, Zesto had its first distribution in Divisoria, and the new and impressive packaging making use of 5 or 6 colors was eye-catching. The aluminum packaging was durable. It was enabled customers to have fast cooling as it can be dunked in cold water for instant cooling, and they came packed in new white boxes instead of dull, unattractive brown boxes. Apart from that, the individual packs had barcodes. From its humble beginnings, Zesto rose to become the #1 juice drink in the country. From the iconic orange juice, the company introduced new flavors such as calamansi and grape, among others. It became so popular that it bested all other multinational brands in the Philippines.
#1 na talaga siya. I mean, kasi ang kalaban namin ng Sunkist, Hi-C, iba yung packaging namin compared sa kanila eh. That was the time na sobrang lakas talaga. Binababa pa lang sa truck, may naghihintay ng sasakyan para i-load. Hindi na nga pumapasok ng bodega Zesto nun eh. Hindi na nakakaya. Naghihintay na yung mga customers sa likod para ikarga siya.
Ang tulungan ang nagpalaki sa Zesto. Hindi isang tao lang yan. Of course, nandiyan si Mr. but then, tao sa kaprodukto yan eh. Yan ang dalawang naging success story ng Zesto.
Riding high on the crest of its unprecedented success, the company went on to introduce new products under the Zesto brands, from root beer to colas. In 2007, the first ever ASEAN Business Awards were held in Singapore, and Zesto was awarded as the most admired enterprise for the innovation category.
I think this is a project of the ASEAN country to come out with the mga kilalang company in their own country, no? And we were awarded as the one of the 4, no? In innovation sa the innovation side, no? Zesto won that, no, in 2007. And until now, we're the only Filipino company that got that award sa ASEAN.
This iconic Filipino brand has figured significantly in everyday lives, but it has also been conspicuously present in prominent national events.
From the start, from the first pack of Zesto that was produced 35 years ago, we maintain the same quality. Until now, we maintain the same formula. Nothing has changed. It's still the same. If you look at the price, that's why we call that value for money. You know, we say value for money. And then we don't increase our price left and right. We try to be efficient in everything. We don't change our formulation. We don't increase our price like others, you know. That I think our consumer is looking at. You know, we're a friendly company, and of course the value for money. I think that's what makes Zesto.
The success of Zesto, I think, is the quality of the product and the management style cultivated by Mr. Fred Yao.
Gifted person si Mr. Yao eh, lalo na sa negosyo eh. And at the same time, may passion siya for greatness eh. Siya ang nagdadrive sa amin noon. Siya ang motivating factor sa kumpanya. Magaling siya mag-motivate ng tao. Hindi lang motivation, kundi may mga Chinese philosophies ang ginagamit noon eh. Para lalong mabuhay ang ma-encourage ka talaga magtrabaho. Parang pamilya lang yun eh.
Parang family lang kami doon, hindi parang corporation na very stiff. Because Mr. Yao is very approachable. He never closes his door. His office door, palaging bukas yun, kahit sino pwedeng pumasok.
Pamilya talaga ang turingan doon. Lahat ng mula sa anak ni Mr. Yao, sa asawa, lahat yon masarap talaga kasama. Saan ka naman nakakita ng among nakakausap namin ng direkta? Dito lang yun, only in Zesto.
One time, nagkaroon ng aksidente isang truck namin. Nung malaman ni Mr. Yao, hindi niya tinanong kung ano nangyari rin sa product eh. Ang unang tinanong niya, kung ano na nangyari doon sa ahente, doon sa tao. Memorable sa akin yun. Hindi ko makalimutan yung time na yun na sinabi niya gano'n. Kaya ako talagang, ito yung nakita ko sa pagmamahal niya.
Friend, family, mentor, and boss, Alfred Yao put on these different hats to ensure the success of his company and his Zesto brand, an all-Filipino brand that had very humble beginnings, but because of a good novel idea, an impressive packaging, and an indefatigable marketing team, the company made it to the #1 position in the industry. The business community recognized this as well, and in 2005, Mr. Alfredo S. Yao, who calls his staff the Zesto family, was named the Earnest and Young Entrepreneur of the Year. This breakthrough product has dominated the industry for 35 years and helped a hardworking visionary build a business empire.
Another inspiring story from an all-Filipino company that had its humble beginnings in Divisoria and is now a widely recognized brand in the country today. That is the story of Zesto.